Hello, baseball fans. It's the day after, but and I'm a little bit late with this, but for obvious reasons, you'll understand why as we take a look back at um, last night's action. Yep, this was the schedule for yesterday. This was the stage set for yesterday. Three, count them three, deciding game threes of the wild card series. They all took place yesterday. Um, the Guardians and the Tigers first, then the Cubs and the Padres, and finally Red Sox, Yankees. Do winner take all game threes. Winner advances to the division series. Of course, the Dodgers series ended earlier in two games, and the Dodgers will won that game two and will face the Philadelphia Phillies. So, who advanced last night? Who saw their seasons end? Let's talk about the results. Cleveland, Cleveland, Cleveland. It's that team is so snake bit. I mean, I really thought when they came made that comeback and won the division that they would take this wild card series too. I mean, that's the beauty of it. They had the home field against the division foe that they took the division from. But Detroit fought back, proving that as the line from Seinfeld goes, the best revenge is living well. 6-3, the final score in the Tigers' favor yesterday. The first game that aired in a day full of winner take all games. So, as a result, the Detroit Tigers have advanced to the division series. They'll face the Seattle Mariners, which should be a very interesting series. This is the second straight year that the Tigers have advanced as the sixth seed in the American League. Of course, last year they beat the Astros out, which got a lot of laughs from a lot of fans. As for Cleveland, their long drought continues. It has now been 77 years since Cleveland won a World Series. That is the longest current championship drought in baseball and the second longest current championship drought in professional sports, trailing the NFL's Cardinals by just 1 year. And I have to say the NFL's Cardinals because, well, number one, there were two Cardinals, one in baseball too, but number two, when the Cardinals won the NFL championship, this was before Super Bowls. When the Cardinals won the NFL championship, the team was based in Chicago. They have since moved to They have since been relocated to St. Louis, and now they've been in Arizona since 1988. But that's how long ago that was. So it's another long off season for the Guardians. As for the Tigers, it's off to the Northwest. I figured the Cubs would win this, and it's not a slight against San Diego. San Diego's a good team. They're a good team. Problem is, they can't really capitalize. They can't really capitalize. I mean, they couldn't capitalize during the regular season. That's why they ended up as one of the wild cards. I mean, they had ample opportunity to take the National League West, and they just couldn't do it. But they tried to be formidable in the division in this wild card series, but the Cubs were just too much for them. So the Cubs to move on to the National League Division Series, completing the National League half of that Division Series field. Of course, the other series was Philly and LA, and now with this, the Cubs advanced to face the Milwaukee Brewers. This was the Cubs' first postseason series victory since since winning the National League Division Series in 2017. Because at that time, the Cubs entered that year's postseason as defending champions. But yeah. So the Cubs have moved on. As for the Padres, they are still looking for that first championship. They were one of three teams entering the postseason looking for their first World Series, and now they are still looking. And of course, last but not least, was Yankees, Red Sox. How did that end up? Start spreading the news. We're leaving today. Oh, we are off to Canada, New York, York, New York. I thought I'd show this first because, oh boy, this was beautiful. The Yankees pulled it off. We got the win in Game 3, the last game of this year's Wild Card Series. But how did we win? We didn't just beat the Red Sox. How did we do it? That's how, folks, a wonderful, beautiful, glorious shutout. 12 strikeouts, 12, a full dozen by Cam Schwittler. Total domination. All it took was one inning. All 4 of those runs were scored in that 4th inning. That was it. That was it. That was all we needed. And we took it to Boston. We still own Boston. But, yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful victory. And this was our first time beating the Red Sox out in the postseason since the 03 ALCS, where our future manager hit that home run. We all know that story. Also, history was made for the first time since the Wild Card Series officially became a thing in 2022. A team lost Game 1 and went on to win the 2 out of 3 series. The Yankees were that team. The Yankees lost Game 1 but won the next 2. It's not like a real reverse sweep, but we will take it. So Boston's gone home. I wanted to see Bregman's face because not only is he a Red Sox, he's an ex-Astro. Yeah. But the Yankees have moved on, and now we will face the Toronto Blue Jays, what should be a hell of a division series. That's going to be amazing. So the field of 8, the Elite 8 is all complete. The Wild Card Series is over. Today is a breather, a day off from the Wild Card madness. But tomorrow, that's when the fun begins. And there it is, folks, the division series, which is in its 31st season, officially, will start on Saturday, start tomorrow. All 4 series start tomorrow. First off, at 2:08 p.m. Eastern, 11:08 a.m. Pacific, it's Game 1 of the NLDS between the Brewers and the Cubs. This is the first ever postseason meeting between these two clubs. The closest they actually came to a postseason setting was when they played Game 163 back in 2018 for the Central Division. Of course, those are regular season games, but it still kind of has that playoff feel. So that's the first game, and that's on TBS and on Fox at 4:08 p.m. Eastern, 1:08 p.m. Pacific. It's Yankees and Blue Jays. There are 2 teams in this modern American League who the Yankees have not faced the postseason. Blue Jays are one of them. We're going to break that virginity, if you will, tomorrow. So that's Game 1 of that series. And then at 6:38 p.m. Eastern, 3:38 p.m. Pacific, it's Dodgers and Phillies, Game 1 of the National League Division Series. And then finally on Fox Sports 1, it's Game 1 of the ALDS between the Tigers and the Mariners. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. The division series, best of 5. It's going to be awesome. So that is my recap of last night's action. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe. If you want more, if you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And the next time I talk baseball, it'll be to recap the Game 1s on Saturday. So stay tuned and enjoy the rest of this postseason.